The Maker Lab at the University of Victoria is the only arts and humanities fabrication lab of its kind in Canada. The lab uses digital technologies to prototype or remake old technologies that no longer function, never functioned, or cannot be studied at hand.
Our Kits for Cultural History series looks at patents, newspapers, and illustrations to study how technologies were and are interpreted across media and time. Then we distribute our findings as kits.
Each kit contains a prototype, a model, and a guide with context and instructions for assembly, modification, or deconstruction.
So far, the Maker Lab has prototyped an electromobile stick pin and is currently remaking a magnetic wire recorder as well as an optophone.
This kit prototypes an example of early wearable technology, a Victorian electromobile skull stick pin. Worn in cravats, the skull's jaw was said to snap repeatedly, and its eyes were said to move up and down. The skull's electromagnetic mechanism, found in doorbells, alarms, and telegraphs of the period, was informed by a worldview that saw electromagnetism as the basis for all scientific inquiry and for understanding or manipulating nature or life itself. After all our research and prototyping, we suspect the stick pin may have never worked and was Victorian hyperbole.
The optophone was a reading aid for the blind and a precursor to optical character recognition technology. But instead of translating images into machine-readable text, the optophone translated image into sound. Each character corresponded to a different tone. By prototyping the optophone, we want to better understand how past readers interpreted and interacted with it without assuming we can reclaim their experiences.
We are currently imitating Poulsen's experiment with sound recording and playback. Poulsen constructed and slid a trolley down stretched piano wire, yelling into an attached telephone transmitter as he ran alongside it. An electromagnet on the trolley would magnetize the wire, storing the sound at certain points to be played back with a telephone receiver. Poulsen's is the earliest known experiment in magnetic recording, a technique we still use to store information today.
When we prototype the past, we don't take history at face value. Instead, we expose gaps in the historical record, speculate what might have been, and invite the public, both in person and online, to interact or experiment with tangible reminders of what was forgotten, ignored, destroyed, or lost. We examine the social, historical, and ethical dimensions of past technologies that influence how we design now and in the future.